Thanks for joining us. My name is Dan Gorgone. I'm a course producer at GoSkills. We have Missy with us today from customer support. And the focus of our webinar here today is the GoSkills Business Dashboard. Missy Riggin is from the customer service team, and she's going to share details on our newly updated business dashboard and answer whatever questions you might have. Before she begins, just a couple housekeeping things real fast. This session is being recorded. So if you miss anything or you want to go back and review it, you want to share it with someone you know, this is going to be on our YouTube channel later today. And at the end of the presentation, we'll have time for Q&A. Doesn't mean that you can't wait. If you have a question, you can type it right into your chat and we'll get to it as soon as we can. Like I said, this is a smaller group. It's a little more intimate. So if we get to stop and go over something, it's completely cool. Just type your question in the chat and Missy will handle it for us. Now, with that being said, I think that we can get things started. Missy, why don't you take it away? Thanks for joining us today.
All right. Thank you, Dan. And thank you, everyone, for joining the webinar. Today, I'm going to show you some things that will help you get started as a new business customer, and also some things that existing businesses can use to maybe better their experience with our learning management tools. So first, starting, if you are a new business customer, when you land on our business dashboard, you are going to see this welcome to your dashboard tour. Just kind of wanted to point it out because it does walk through the different sections and will tell you a little bit about each section. I'm going to skip the tour for now because I will be walking through these sections, but I did want to point it out because if you ever need to go back to that tour, you can simply click on this question mark and start that tour back up. So it is very easy to go back to that. So as a new business, if you start a free trial with GoSkills, you're going to land on this My Dashboard page with two call to actions. These two things are the two things that you need to do to set up your business and get your learner started with GoSkills. The first thing that you need to do is invite your learners to the organization. So you can go through this Add Learners flow, and I will walk through that when I get to the learner section. But this is how you can invite learners to GoSkills. You can invite them to the free trial so that they can just try out the courses. Or when you are ready, the next thing that you will need to do is you can provide them unlimited access to the GoSkills library. So if you click on this Upgrade Now button, it will take you to a page where you can enter the number of licenses that you need. You can see that you can pay monthly or annually, and the pricing is reflected here. When you go next, enter your credit card information and confirm it. This is when you will actually have a subscription to GoSkills and you will have your licenses available. So those are the two simple things that you need to do to get started first, get your business going with GoSkills. I'm now going to go to our demo account, which is going to have some more data in it. It's going to allow me to show you some more information within GoSkills. For example, on this My Dashboard page, you will see you can get a quick snapshot of what is going on with your business learners. You can see active courses, active learners, lessons viewed, lessons completed. We also have this activity log that will allow you to see when individuals start courses, when they've completed courses, when they've joined GoSkills. So there's a lot of information you can just see at a quick glance on this My Dashboard page. Next, I'm going to skip down to learners. We will come back to the other ones, but learners is where you're going to spend a lot of your time. So I wanted to touch on it first. When you click on learners, you're going to see this learners grid. This is going to have all your learners. It's going to include active, inactive, pending invites. You can sort this grid so you can see just your active or just your pending invites. You can also sort the grid by role. So if you only want to see your admins, you can click and you can see just your admins on the account. You can also filter this grid by team. So if I'm the marketing director and I only care about seeing the learners from the marketing team, I can click on marketing and it will filter to show just the learners from my marketing team. So you can see those 3 learners. I'm going to go ahead and clear this for now so that we get back to all the learners in the grid. This license allocation here, this is when you have purchased your licenses. So here we have 15 licenses purchased. When a license is green like this, it means that the individual has access to the GoSkills courses. If you turn that off for them, then this learner no longer has access to those courses. So really with your learners, you're going to want to make sure their license is turned on if they are an active learner, and just make sure that that is green. Next, we're going to go through the invite learners flow. I'm going to click this invite learners. So as I mentioned, the first thing that you're going to want to do when you create your business account is you are going to want to invite your learners. Inviting a learner is very simple. You simply enter the email address. You can enter the name, you can select if they're a learner, or an author, or an administrator, and you can add them. I'm just going to leave that as a learner, and you can add the learner to this list. If this is your first time and you have a lot of learners that you are uploading, you can do a bulk upload. This allows you to create a CSV file, and the requirements are all listed here that you can upload. And when you click upload, it will add those individuals to your list here and send invites to those learners. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my learner's name or another email address here real quick. And add that learner. When I click send invites, it will send an invitation to every learner that's been invited. The invitation is going to be very simple. It's just going to say, hi there, you've been invited by your company's name to join GoSkills and get started with your training. When they click this Join Now button, it is going to walk the learner through creating their own account on GoSkills and accessing the courses that you've provided to them. Going back to the grid, you will be able to see the learners that I just invited, and they will be in this pending invite status. You can remove those invites. So if, for example, you realize that you typed in the email address incorrectly, you can very easily remove that individual from the grid, or you can resend an invite. So resending the invite, if the learner says that they did not receive the email, you can simply hover over and have that invite sent to them again. So there's a couple different options that you can do within this grid. The next thing we're going to look at is teams. And creating teams is not a requirement. You don't have to create teams. The main reasons that you would want to have teams is if you want your learners to only have access to specific courses. So GoSkills offers 74 courses, but you may decide that for your team, the only courses that they really need are, say, Microsoft Office. You can create a team and assign just those courses to the team, so then your learners will have access to the Microsoft Office courses only. The other reason to create a team is if you have a large organization, and so say you have multiple admins, so you have maybe your marketing manager is in there managing your marketing team, you have your IT manager in there managing your IT team, a design manager. That is another reason, so that when that marketing manager comes in, they can easily click on their team, they can see just their learners and just the courses that they've assigned to their learners. As well as within reporting, they can filter to show the reporting just for their team. So those are the two reasons that you'd want to create a team. And adding a new team is very simple. You literally just click the Add New Team button. You type in the team name, create your team, and a new card will be added to the board. When you hover over this card, you're going to see there's 3 things that you can do. You can view the team, you can add learners to the team, or you can add courses. Adding learners and adding courses are essential to making your teams work. So when you have a team, you're going to need your learners and you're going to need to have the courses. So that's why we've put those as the key items here. I'm going to go ahead and just view the team, because you'll see within the team itself, you can add learners and add courses as well. And this is going to walk you through the same flow as if I would have clicked on it before. So adding learners is very similar to inviting your learners that we looked at before. I can enter a learner here, and this is a learner. Franz already exists in the system, so he's just added here. If I type in a new learner, you'll see that the new learner is identified with this new to GoSkills tag. And when I click Save and Close here, Franz is just going to be displayed as a learner, and Missy will receive a new invite to GoSkills because this is a new learner. So an invite will be sent out to that learner. And you can see in your grid that Missy is now in a pending invite status, and Franz is just listed as active because he has already accepted his invite to GoSkills, and he's already a part of GoSkills. Adding courses, you can just click on the button here. Again, it's very simple. You'll see we have our different categories: Excel, Lean Six Sigma, Office. We have a lot of different categories, and you can easily say you want this team, your design team, to only have access to the Microsoft Office courses. You just select all there. It will check all of the boxes here. You can easily, if you decide Power BI is not for your team, and check that. And when you go up and hit save here, you'll see that 7 courses will be added. So the courses that you selected are added. You can also easily remove those courses as well. So once they're added and you come back into the manage course option, you simply just uncheck a box and save that, and it will, you uncheck the box, save it, and it will remove that course. So adding and removing courses to a team is a very simple process. And once you have your learners added and your courses added, you've really completed the things that you need within the team. So you can see those options are no longer available here. You can still click on the team and you can add more learners and more courses and manage it here, but we've removed those call to actions because you did take care of the things that you needed to do there. Next, I'm going to show you what this looks like from your learner's profile. So if I go into the learner's profile, you'll see that they'll land and they'll have their tabs here. They'll have an in progress tab, and this will show any courses that they have started. They'll have their recommended for you, and this is going to show any courses that you've assigned to them, either as an individual or assigned to a team that they're a member of. You'll have the training library tab, and this is going to include all GoSkills courses and any other courses that you've added within the GoSkills LMS for them to access. And they'll have a completed tab. This is just going to show any courses that they've completed. If you do not want them to have access to the training library, like we talked about before, if you only want your team to access the Microsoft Office courses, you can hide, you can go into settings and you can hide that training library and save that. And when I go back to my profile, you'll see that that training library tab has been removed. So if you do hide that training library, just make sure that your learners do have courses assigned to a team or to them individually, so they do have courses to access here. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. Next, I'm going to take us back to the learners. We're going to look at reporting a little bit. So through the learners grid, you can actually click on an individual and you can get an overview of what this learner has done. Started courses, completed courses, lessons viewed, all this different information. You can also click on courses here. And when you look in the courses, it's going to show you all the different courses they have access to. And you can see here the number of lessons like they have completed. So for body language, Courtney has completed the entire course. For CAPM Foundations, she has completed 51 of the 56 lessons. So this is a great place just to see by individual learner what that learner has done. You can also look at the reports tab here and get a lot of additional information. You can download all the data and this is going to create a CSV file that will really just kind of dump all of the information into a single spreadsheet. The spreadsheet will allow you to sort, filter, so it is very easy to manipulate, and sometimes can be just a great source to download and look for different information. You can see individuals' names, emails, the last time they were in GoSkills. You can see teams they're part of, the courses they have assigned, when they started the courses, lessons viewed, completed, passed, time spent learning, the number of times they completed tests and all their different scores, and if they earned a certificate. So this is a great place just to see all of that information in one single spreadsheet. Within the dashboard itself, you can drill down, you can look at different time frames, you can filter by team. So again, if you're just the marketing team, you can click on marketing here so you only see your learners' information. And you can click on active courses or closed courses. Once you have your filters selected, you can come down here and you can drill into each individual course. So I'm going to look at Excel Basics. I get an overview on the Excel Basics course. I can drill down into an individual and see a lot of different information just for that individual on this course. So I've spent 1 hour and 49 minutes on the Excel Basic course. You can see badges earned. You can see the test attempts and the scores. So you can take that final exam multiple times, and every time it's taken, the attempt and date will be here with the different scores received. Certificates earned is also listed here. And if I scroll down even further, I can see even more of a breakdown. So I can see each lesson within the course. I can see that it was completed and that the test was passed with 100%. So the way the courses are broken down is there are lessons for each course. Each lesson is going to have a video tutorial with exercise files, reference documentation to read through, and a quiz. So this allows you to see into those lessons, to see the quiz scores, and to make sure that the learners have completed those. If they don't get 100% on the quiz, you can see it's completed, but that test is not, the quiz is not considered passed yet. So there is a lot of information that you can drill into within the reports itself. Next, we're going to look at the training tab. Within the training tab, you're going to land on your GoSkills courses. So these are the 74 courses that I mentioned earlier that GoSkills offers. As an admin, you can come here, you can click on a course, and you can go in, you can see the overview, the syllabus for the course, different information, and you can actually start the course from here as well to see the lessons. We can also, I'm going to skip over here to external links and embedded videos next. Both of these are very similar. If you create a new course and you go to external links or embedded videos, it allows you to create a quick course. You can name that course, put in your link to the video or like a link to a Google Drive document. Depending on what it is you're trying to display. You can select images, put an overview of the course, and create that course. And I'm going to show you what a finished course will look like. Clicking on this, you'll see that it really just creates a nice little video tutorial that your learners can start watching. This information is also recorded in reports. So you will be able to see when a learner has started watching the video, and you'll be able to see the time that they've spent watching that video and when they completed the video. So all of this information is also included. Let me just go back here. External links works the same way as far as creating the courses. Classroom courses and custom courses, they do require an additional fee, so there is an upgrade for those. But what classroom courses will allow you to do is do your scheduling through GoSkills. If you have classroom courses that you offer within your organization, you can put them in here. They will show up on your learner's profile and allow your learners to register for those courses. And you can keep track of the registrations and things from the back end. Custom courses are if you guys have any of your own courses that you want to add to GoSkills. If they're SCORM compliant, those can be added. And again, the learners can use our profile and you can track that information through the reports, these courses as well. Finally, I'm going to skip down here to billing. So we've kind of talked about all these, and I'm going to skip to billing. On the billing page, we already looked at with your free trial how you go in and you can add your subscription, but this is where you will actually manage your subscription. So if you need to add additional licenses, you can always go to edit, add more licenses, and go through next to charge your credit card for more licenses. This will also show your payment history and allow you to download receipts through this billing page. So those are really the things that we have to offer in our business dashboard. Did anybody have any questions, Dan?
Haven't seen any questions come in yet, but I will remind people that they can type their question right into chat. There's been just a couple notes that I put in there. I've introduced you in the chat again. So one thing I wanted to say was that if anyone missed anything along the way here, if there was some, I mean, there's lots of detail that Missy provided. This session will be recorded. It's being recorded right now, and it will be available on the GoSkills YouTube channel. And it shouldn't take long. It'll be available ready today in case you want to review it or you want to share this with a colleague. And I know also that if you have any questions that come up after the fact, or you have separate questions, there is the email address support@GoSkills.com. I know Missy is monitoring that. And you can also get her on the phone at 650-822-7732. But as far as I see, there are no questions or comments at this point. Was there anything else, Missy, that you wanted to cover?
No, I'll just reiterate what you said, Dan. I know that each business can be a little bit more individual. So if you would prefer to walk through, setting up your business with us, I'm happy to do that. So reach out to us through that support email or phone number. Happy to set up an individual call and we can help get you started with GoSkills.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Missy. And I think we're good for now. Our webinar session here will be available on YouTube on our channel. If you'd like to check out the recording, you can reach Missy through the email address or by giving her a call. But we thank everyone for watching. Thank you for coming. Missy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, everyone.